Hi everyone, and welcome back to Fringe. I'm Vic Frost. I hope you're having a great day. Today is season 1, episode 4. I am excited. I hope we find out more stuff about massive dynamic. Why do I always say corporation? About massive dynamic, and I hope we get to see like stuff like that happen with John. Some explanation to that. I don't think it's gonna happen just like, oh, here's all the answers, but it would be nice to get some answers. I don't know what phenomena is gonna happen, but it's always cool and like unexpected. So I'm looking forward to it and how they're gonna debunk it and everything. So yeah, that's all. I think I made like the shortest intro. So without further ado, let's go.
Do you have jalapenos?
I think he does.
11 of those, please. On the side.
11. You got it.
Weirdo. Why do you want me I'm like trying to discern everything I can. Are you gonna cause an accident? Oh, you're after someone. Are you an assassin? No, never mind, you're not. What the fuck is that? Yeah, just go, girl. Is he crazy? Is this a, like, I can't feel anything, so he's like... So he knew about it. Did he cause it? Oh. Oh no. Into a building! No!
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Formula for root beer.
Why?
That's what's so Anybody can do that. There's nothing special about me.
There is.
You're his son.
That was the wrong move, I think.
It's your father. He's made it very clear that if you leave, he won't cooperate with our investigations.
So he doesn't have a
He'd rather
choice.
go back to St. Clair's than work here.
Maybe they can give him... I don't know, vacation? This can't be just happening here, right? So maybe they go investigate that so he can... What is it? Ooh. That looks like
What is it?
It's why you're here.
alien tech.
We don't know. Blasted through an unused subway tunnel into a gas main.
Oh.
Underground.
Came to rest right.
And I'm gone.
But no, because there's 22 episodes in season 1, and there's 5 seasons, so... No. Ha ha ha, the writers were like, you thought that?
Wrist transfer.
That's cool. Oh, I thought he would be in an office. My bad.
Tell me about Quantico. 1987.
Obviously doesn't want to talk about it.
Metallic cylinder, 24 inches tall, 12 inches in diameter.
Same thing.
He assumed it fell from the sky. Was called in to investigate. We determined it was transmitting something.
Oh.
A signal that we couldn't decode. It exploded down
What
and was gone.
the fuck? How does it explode downward? Because usually things go pew. So it just went pew? Honestly, I'm not that well versed in like explosions, so I couldn't tell you why explosions go pew. Because I thought, example, well, the only thing I can think of is implosions, but that's from the inside out instead of. But I'm not sure this applies here. And then again, I only know like the description. I couldn't tell you how it works in any way. I'm not in science. So That's weird.
But to stay as far away from this thing as you can.
Huh! He fucking won't. Ooh. Why is it like? Dude, it's so obvious you're hiding a gun.
Can I help you?
Oh! It's like a sonic pulse thing. I think they're dead though.
Hello? Hello? John?
Well, that's fucking weird. There was a lot of in the background, so I'm guessing from what they took from the thingy, they maybe did like rearranged you know, when he would think Olivia or he would say Olivia to just send her that. To what purpose? I don't know, because I thought they were like keeping it secret, but maybe they need her for something. So that's what I'm guessing. Or they brought him back to life.
Like if I just said to you right now, Walter, don't tell me what that is. Would that work?
20 years ago, I worked on Project Thor.
It did.
Department of Defense wanted a subterranean torpedo. Could, in theory, be shared to discuss.
Great. Well, I am glad I stuck around for this.
Oh, it's the same. Is it the same dude?
See? 2 weeks ago at the hospital.
Oh,
That's him.
but he didn't age a day. And that was in 1987.
No way.
That was almost like 13 years ago.
Come with me.
Secret information?
Excuse,
yeah.
please.
Do you already have the... Oh. Everywhere.
Took us a year.
Which is why we refer to him as the Observer. But what he wants and why he's there, we don't know.
Yeah, because he didn't do shit. He didn't do anything. He was just like, oh, it happened, guys. You know?
The other day.
Okay, turned on.
This is a bad idea. Did they tell did she tell them that it could implode from the way down? Like, explode?
We need to keep this safe.
What is it?
Something very important.
What?
Aluminum.
When I get back, you're gonna tell me what the hell it is you think that thing does.
While you're out, if you see a chance to get me a root beer float, that would be wonderful.
I love that they're saying it in such a passive-aggressive way. It's like, go get me that. Fine, I'll go get it for you. Why don't you get me beer the same time? Okay, fine.
Would you be a lamb and get me that syringe?
She's so sweet. Astrid is so sweet. Ah! What the fuck? You didn't need that aluminum foil, did you? Aw, man. I was just saying she was nice. Why? I'm not a fan of torture.
Someone came to you. Don't play with me.
I can still hear it, by the way.
Hey, you tell me now, or I'll do that.
Walter, what the fuck? It's the observer guy.
I am.
Thank you for hiding the beacon. I can't touch it myself. I know you have questions. Soon you will have answers.
What the fuck?
Of course.
Can you explain to the rest of us?
Tell me what it is.
If I attempted to explain it, you might think me mad.
Don't worry, there's no chance of that happening.
There are only another 4 hours He wouldn't be any use to you. He just observes.
Walter, you haven't talked to this man. You've seen him in Olivia's photographs, so cut out the gibberish and just tell us where the cylinder is.
Like your mother, questioning my judgment. I am not a child. I will not be babied. I upset him, didn't I?
Yeah, no shit, you yelled at him and called him small-minded. I know you're a bit crazy, but that still hurt.
I'm saying he's not cooperating. I'm saying I'm confused.
I'm confused too, bro. I'm more confused than him, because he knows shit. We don't. Bitches. Well, more like him, bitch, but oh well.
Okay.
Well, that's not creepy at all. I was like, oh no, is he being hired to get the cylinder? But, probably not. But he's about to be kidnapped. Most likely killed. No, because...
Agent Dunham?
Ah, shit.
You don't work for Big Ed.
This I will... Why does he... Maybe he puts on their headphones to listen to his thoughts?
You have something I need in your life.
This was outside your lab.
No, of course not. I don't need to.
What?
You and your colleagues had the cylinder last. Where is...
But you just did tell me. Your father hid it, but you don't know where.
Yeah, he's listening to his thoughts.
And yes, to answer your question, when this is over, I just might kill you. It depends on a few things.
Yeah, he can hear him. Yeah, that's what their headphone is for.
Thank you. You just told me where the cylinder is.
So what? But how? Because, like, he doesn't know. They just went through the hiding places? In a cemetery? Really? Sorry, I kind of zoned out. I mean, I was about to say, why does he want it? But it's a weapon, so I think that kind of explains it.
Yeah, you went that way. Go. He's got a gun.
Will they catch him? Up to him, whatever. Oh, nice! But he has a gun. Ah, she's good. She's gonna shoot the thing, though. Let's go! Good shot. I want to say don't leave it alone, but I don't think there's a reason for him, for her to stay with it. Yeah, it did the thing. But he did say, Walter, like, I only need to keep it hidden for 4 hours. So I think after that I just went, bye, see you in another 20 years.
Departure on schedule.
Oh! Let's go!
What is the cylinder?
Bro, what the fuck?
Apples, bananas, rhinoceros.
Hold your hand.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
He's saying it slightly in advance.
Did you talk?
Hot dang. He's not dead. Hot dang. That's not good though.
Simply doing what was necessary to protect us all.
Completely ignoring him. I mean, yeah, it's a betrayal.
We ID'd the shooter, John Mosley, wanted for a double homicide in Seattle last month. A few drug-related felonies.
Sapphire?
Came a long way to try and get that.
It is. I don't know
Another
American
long line of
geography.
questions.
Right. What if this is just the beginning?
I mean, there's 5 seasons.
Bad blow to the head.
Oh,
Think I
girl,
did
fuck
this to
off.
myself?
No, I just...
Even begin to explain. And I am not going anywhere until I can.
Yay!
How did I know that, Walter?
Good question. How did you know that?
I didn't know that.
I
I didn't
assume.
know where the cylinder was buried.
You know through osmosis, through proximity.
Okay, that's bullshit.
You or myself.
What? What happened then?
Remember that he was bald, that he had no eyebrows. And as he set us down in the snow, I recall his stare.
No shit.
Stare in favor, so to speak. And this is it. Today, what happened with the capsule.
What was that
I'm
day?
not sure how I know. And I could finally read my instructions.
How does
Instantly,
this...
I knew I had to protect the capsule for him.
How does this connect to the fact that he knew where it was,
Who
though?
they are.
But he didn't answer the question. Are you gonna get another phone call? I didn't forget about that.
Hello, Liv.
The fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? I have this episode gave me so many questions, man. What the heck? What the fucking hell, man? I'm so confused. I am so confused. First of all, what the fuck was that cylinder? Like, he said that it was something that he theorized that was a weapon, right? That could be sent somewhere from somewhere else, but it doesn't explain, like, how it's made. It doesn't explain, like, why there was, like, a 20-year gap between nothing or what we think is a 20-year gap. I'm going with the simplest questions first because there's so many. I have so many questions. I thought this was a really great episode. I think it was really fun. It like kind of set the tone for this season. Like here's all that we're gonna address in the rest of the series. Here's all that can be addressed. Maybe not everything is gonna be addressed. But I thought that was awesome. I really like this episode. Who the fuck is the Observer, man? I don't know if we can go back into the earlier episode and just see him standing there. That would be awesome. I don't think so because, you know, for the pilot and stuff, they had to like... I don't know, they might have, but that would be awesome. We're gonna find out because usually they're in the extras, those tiny tidbits. But how did he read people's thoughts is my question. And the fact that he saved them early on, and also because he's like probably not human or something, and he was like, I can't feel almost anything and stuff. And that also comes in with like him, Walter saying he didn't look affected by the cold. And I don't he does look like just an observer, but at the same time he interacted with like Walter to do this in the future, and he is contacting with someone. He's like, it happened on schedule, blah blah blah. So, and that was like before the pattern started. Like, he was doing before the pattern. I don't know if like he knew that this guy, that Walter was like gonna cause the pattern or something along those lines, and that's why he rescued him. How he knew that, I don't fucking know. So that's And also, like, you know, we still don't know why he knew the end, like, Peter knew the answers to that, like, how he was able to give the answer to where the cylinder is without knowing where it is. Like, he told him something very interesting. I might have just missed something entirely, but I don't think he told us why Peter knew things. Like, it's like, we're connected, you and I was like, okay, through that experience, but he doesn't remember that. He wasn't. How would that do something? I don't understand. Is it like what he said, that ideas can be absorbed through osmosis, which sounds like so, or if it's that, you're gonna have to explain to me further how that works, because I feel like it's like, here is an idea, touch. I know it, but I don't. I'm confused about that. Sorry. And also, the guy, why would he want that? Also, his gun was like kind of impressive. I don't think we have that technology anywhere. So, like, why were you working for someone else? Were you like hired to do this? Because he was like a murderer from what it sounds like before. Like, what did you do? You know, what did you do? So that's curious. That was a big fucking question. John! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? Because, like, he was dead. He has been dead for a while. Like, from all what we know, he has been, like, his knowledge has been, like, taken from his mind. So my theory is that he's still dead, and that's like a copy of him with his memories. That's my theory. How that would work, I don't know, but I don't think it's real John. You know, also, why would real John come to see her after, like, fleeing from her and then dying in the process? Don't really know. So, yeah. Ain't sure what that was all about. And the way, like, they were like, yeah, there was no call that came in. And she was like, okay. That is very creepy. Is it Massive Dynamic that's, like, setting this up? Is it, like, I don't know. I really don't know. It could be. It could not be. Who knows? This was so interesting, though. I think it was very cool, and but we get to see, like, some, like, before we was just like, yeah, there's the pattern, there's Massive Dynamic, we don't know shit, but then there's, like, the Observer that we don't know as well. I think just him, but he's out of there is really cool. I liked the whole thing with Walter being like, with Peter wanting to separate himself from Walter and be like, no thanks, can I please get the fuck out? It's so valid. And I thought it was like, I was wondering how long it was gonna stay there, because, like, they should also get him, like, an apartment, because, man, this doesn't a lot look like a nice place to be. And he got tortured as well. Oh my god. The fact that he got tortured. And also, I'm kind of sad that Ilya was just like, you know, I've seen some like really weird stuff, but you must have just hit your head. Like, you know, you hit your head, so that's probably all there is to it. I'm like, girl, you have seen your ex-boyfriend skin turn translucent. You have seen, like, a guy be able to, like, almost predict the future, but not, because he was just, you have seen people talk mentally, and you're like, oh no, telepathy. Girl, I'm not really that mad at her, but in that scene I was just like, seriously, come on, man. But yeah, I like the character. I really like Olivia. I love how she's just, like, kind of calm. She's just like, let's just go with how it goes, and I like that about her. I like that Walter apologized to Astrid, because poor girl, she's just like, oh, I'm hanging out with this dude, and we're kind of maybe friends, like in a professional way. And then he like hits me with a syringe, and I'm unconscious. Like, loss of faith, you know. It's kind of you're kind of scared. Then that is he gonna do it again? Because that's the whole thing with like, I did it for the good of all of us. Okay, well, the good of all of us. How is that good for you? For me? Like how often is the greater good requiring you to kill me? So I thought that was well done, and they didn't just shrug it off. They weren't just like, well, that happened, but I guess you still gotta work with him. No talking needed. So I'm glad that we got to see that as well. So it was a really great episode. I really liked it. I don't even have that many like theories. I guess I don't. There was just questions. There's just a bunch of questions that are not going to be answered soon, because that would kind of suck the whole point of it. But yeah, I heard that season 5 kind of sucks. So I don't know how that's gonna, because I'm thinking like, how are they gonna solve all this while also keeping it, because they can't just not solve anything for 5 seasons. They have to solve some shit and figure out some stuff. Else you're just like, okay, well, it just goes on. Can we get to that point, please? So I think I don't know how that's gonna go. But I am excited to find out about it. So let's look at the extras. I really want to see if this guy was like there the whole time. The spotlight on Kirk Acevedo, who plays Charlie Francis. After landing the role of Miguel Alvarez on the American prison drama Oz, Acevedo was promoted to series regular in season 2. Amongst his other most notable credits include his roles in Law & Order Trial by Jury as Hector Salazar and HBO's Band of Brothers, produced by Steven Spielberg, as Staff Sergeant Joe Troy. He played the character Kryn in an episode of Star Trek. He had guest starring roles on well-known television shows such as NYPD Blue and 24. He had the most notable reoccurring roles on the television show The Black Donnellys. Some of his most well-known movies and miniseries he has starred in include The Thin Red Line, Invincible, Boiler Room, Dinner Rush, Arresting Gina, Kirk and Carrie. He voiced Jackie Estacado in The Darkness, the video game adaptation of the comic book. In 2011, he joined the main cast of the short-lived remake of Prime Suspect, portraying Detective Luisito Calderon, and on The Walking Dead for 2 episodes of the 4th season. He starred in the sci-fi television series 12 Monkeys and in a recurring role in the CW television series Arrow, beginning in season 6. He was in Arrow. That's really cool. I haven't really watched Arrow. I only know Arrow through The Flash. John Mosley is played by Michael Kelly. In addition to playing Doug Stamper in all his 6 seasons of House of Cards, Kelly has appeared in films such as Changeling, Dawn of the Dead, The Adjustment Bureau, Chronicles, Now You See Me, and Everest. He's in Now You See Me? I don't remember. He's also appeared in television miniseries Generation Kill, 6 episodes of The Soprano as Agent Ron Goodall, the Criminal Minds spin-off series Criminal Minds Suspect Behavior, 7 episodes of Person of Interest as Dr. Edgar Dumarton. Really? That's his name. In Tattoo and many other roles. Let's go. That picture. So creepy. I wonder if he actually had to shave his eyebrows. Or like, did he have to, like, is it, I also don't know if he's wearing a wig or if he's naturally bald. Ugh. That was not fun. Robert Bishop. So yeah, I guess it's Bishop Walter's dad. That's a cool scene. Oh, I forgot about the secret language. Maybe he's an alien? I don't know. The Arrival, 7.7 out of 10. It's episode 85 out of 100. I can't wait for like the episode that's like the first one. That's so. That is awesome. Rogue. I forgot my pen. again. I'll just bring the permanent one because I keep swapping it. It says to me that, like, don't do that. Whoop! I can't fucking wait to get my shit and move. Oh la la. I cannot wait to move place. Rogue. Why am I still in frame? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes. When Peter is taken to the graveyard to dig up the cylinder, we are to assume it is his grandfather's grave. However, the date of death is listed as 1944, while Walter's DOB is given as 1946 in the pilot. Yeah, that is weird. During the crane scene at the start, there is a difference between what the camera shows when the notes are being wrote down and what is shown when the waitress actually observes the language he's writing in is Korean. Really? I didn't notice. At one point, we are told a story of a Marine at Quantico in 1987. When we see him pictured, his equipment is modern and his uniform camouflage is recognizable as the ACU. I don't know what that is. This uniform is used by the Army, not the Marines, and was issued in 2005. Also, the U.S. Army Chemical Corps officer featured in the photo in Walter Lab Notes is wearing his branch insignia crossed but retorts upside down. When Ilya searches the FBI database for photo of the observer from the second episode of the season, the photo is called Hospital Crime Scene with 2 eyes. Whoever was labeling that didn't do their job right. Who is the observer? Oh my god, he was! Oh. Keep an eye out for this mysterious character or episode. Who is he? What does he want? How is he connected to the pattern? The pilot, he is seen walking in front of the massive dynamic headquarters. In episode 2, the observer stands at the hospital desk where the aging man lies dead. He can also be seen at the dance club where the killer gets his second victim. In episode 3, Olivia walks past him at South Station bus terminal while looking for the suspect inside the train. And they kind of like focus on him as well. Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna find this dude. When Peter is taken to Robert Bishop's grave, the flashlight briefly shines on a tombstone reading Casey Peretti, 1962 to 1990. Casey Peretti was a character on the soap opera As the World Turns who died in a Mercy killing storyline in 1990. The Mercy? Oh, I forgot for a second she was a character. I was like, how the fuck did she do that? And replace someone in the props department was a fan. In the opening sequence, the observer is seen ordering a meal at the East River coffee shop. The restaurant is a real location, though at the corner of 11th Street at the 24th Drive in Long Island City, Queens, New York, and not in Brooklyn, New York, as noted on screen. The clue to the arrival in last week's episode was a sign showing a drawing of the beacon. The sign was drawn on the wall at the train station just before Grand Davidson was shot. That is awesome, by the way. I think that is so cool that they just leave hints everywhere. John Mosey is wearing a hat with 3 green and 1 red circles embroidered on it. The circles are seen again in this episode in the lower left-hand corner of the image seen through the observer's binoculars. Ah, in the pilot, when Olivia is sharing a dream with Agent Scott, she briefly sees her uncle's kayak. It also has the 3 green circles and 1 red. I'm gonna keep looking for that. We probably won't see it again, but that's cool. I love all those like subtle hints. You're like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Like, what are we gonna see next and everything. This episode was really great. I'm really loving this series. I love mysteries, and I love that there's like 4 or 5 seasons of mysteries, and it's always a nice mystery enough that it keeps you going. It's just like, another one, you know? So I think that's really cool. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment why you thought below, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.